Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Monday the 13th of April 2020 and we're going to share with you a recent purchase we made in the past few days, which was delivered on Saturday. In this environment we hear regularly on the internet and YouTube how one cannot obtain quality silver coins at much less than a $5 or £5 or $10 or £10 and in some cases even more premium per ounce, simply because there is no silver out there. Really? Well, in the recent past we published 2 videos highlighting how you could make such purchases, and we list these in the description box below. Now, some of the comments we received to these videos were, well, you're either buying scrap in small quantities or items that you have to trade in for scrap because no one will be interested in them. But you're not getting quality coins or rounds at these sorts of prices, for sure. Well, firstly, let's paint this picture for you. Part of our Illuminati Silver team, Greg, Ivan, Simon and I, our ages range from mid-50s to mid-70s. We are traditionally British, from normal backgrounds, but who have generally, to be fair, done well for ourselves financially. We're either retired or semi-retired, and frankly, to be truly honest, have a lot of experiences. But as individuals, we're not particularly gifted per se. We're also not the best salespeople in the world. We're not anywhere near amongst the best deal breakers in the world, or even our own country, or necessarily even our own county. And we're not part of the privileged class, though I, perhaps more so than the others, and Greg previously, do mix with those people on a regular basis. So in reality, whilst all of our experiences may differ, what we do to trade gold and silver, all of you listening to this can do the same. And most of you, most likely, can do it better than we can. Now, you may ask yourselves whether it's worth the time, but if you're stuck at home, does it not make sense, rather than perhaps watching television or being bored, you seek out opportunities to indulge in your gold and silver collecting passion? Now, regular followers to our channel will be aware that we have made a lot of contacts with local charity shops, pawn shops, and we scour the pre-owned and auction websites for those willing to sell gold and silver. Now, in the vast majority of cases, prices being asked are premium prices. But we will often, where we can and we have the numbers, phone these sellers or email them or message them in some way and make them offers well below their asking prices. Most of them say no, but some say yes, and we're going to show you in a moment an example of someone who said yes. You see, we are now, particularly at this moment in time, in an environment where some would argue cash is king, particularly with uncertainty over future job prospects. And whilst we would never recommend that one exploit such a situation, one can easily find oneself in a position whereby such a situation puts forward opportunities that you can accept and both parties benefit from. So let's now take a look at what we've purchased, and then we shall share with you what we paid and how we actually conducted that negotiation. Okay, so let's take a look at what was actually delivered. So it came in this box here. Now, we have to say, we have opened this already, obviously, because we have sprayed the box prior to today. And basically, if we open it, it looks a very large box. We will be a little disappointed, perhaps, with the size of the contents, because this is really how it came. It had a little bit more packaging. Now, we would suggest that you use gloves in this environment. And basically, this is what has arrived. Now, a very important aspect is that whenever you open silver or gold purchases, you must always, always, always have a glass of port at hand. It makes the whole experience that much more civilized. So, let's take a look at what we have here. Okay. Let's start with the smallest first. And we have a 1 ounce 999 silver 2015 Australian $1 Year of the Goat within its own capsule. I won't take them out of the capsules for obvious reasons, as I'm not wearing gloves. Then we have the 2 ounce, same year, Year of the Goat. I'll bring it in and then I shall draw it out because it's very difficult to see from the scanner exactly what the best angle is. Beautiful coins. Then we have the 5 ounce version. And the 10 ounce version. Now I have to admit, I think I have, if not the 4 of these, I think I have 2 or 3 of these in my existing collection. I'd need to check. So, oh, sip of port, 1 second. Of course, if you have gold, then you need 2 glasses. Okay, 10 ounce. 5 ounce, 2 ounce, 1 ounce, 18 ounces of silver. Let's now take a look at what we actually paid for these, but first, what these would cost if we could actually get the supply from a typical bullion dealer. So let's now take a brief look at what the value of these coins are currently, or what we would have to pay for them if we were able to acquire them, providing they're in stock. Well, the 10 ounce 215 Lunar Year of the Goat silver coin is selling on Silver Gold Bull. Now, most people will use a credit card or PayPal. We purchased ours via PayPal, and they would pay £187.29. Now, before you think, oh, that's not bad, we're in the United Kingdom. So if I go to cart, where I have technically saved it, what you'd actually pay in reality would be that £180 plus £36 in tax, because we pay 20% VAT. So that would come out at £216.14. That's for the 10 ounce. Then if we look at the 5 ounce, we can see they want £151.89. And again, if we add that to the cart, and we view the cart now, we can immediately see that the two coins, 180 plus 146, once you've added the tax, comes to £391.42. Then we add the 2 ounce. Now, unfortunately, we could not find a 2 ounce 2015 Perth Mint coin on this site. So what we've done, we've gone over to eBay, and we can see that on eBay they are selling it at £52, providing you purchase it, of course, in this case from California, United States. So on top of that you will pay a $13.78 postage, and on top of that you will pay VAT as well. So that £52, let's ignore the postage, let's pretend this was coming from that side. So you would pay £52 plus just over £10 VAT, which would come to just over £62. And then we add the 1 ounce year of the goat, which is £33.07. So we'll add that. Now remember, the other one would be an additional 62. So if we look at our cart now, we can see that the bill will be £429.73 plus £62 if we acquired it from eBay. But of course, again, on eBay you'd pay that extra shipping, but we're going to assume that the prices are commensurate here. So let's forget the pence. So basically, or we'll round it up, we'll say £430 plus 62. So all in all, it would cost us £492. I'm not sure what the postage would be on this, if anything at all. But without postage, we're looking at £492 for 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 ounces of silver. So 492 divided by 18 is coming out at £27 per ounce. Okay, that is what we bought. Now let's look at how we went about negotiating the deal and the price we came up with. So this is how we did the calculation and offered our final price. We looked on eBay to see what other sellers were selling these coins for. We could see that, of course, buying on eBay, unless one purchased from an overseas seller or from a dealer, one would not have to add VAT. That said, of course, some do attempt to add the VAT automatically into the price. So we made it clear that we would not pay VAT. And so from the gross price of £492, we deducted the VAT, which brought the price down to £410. We then pointed out that these were the asking prices people were requesting, not necessarily what they were getting. And of course these coins were premium loaded because of their age, and we were really only that interested in buying the metal. We also pointed out that the fees would be required for eBay, and these would typically amount to anything from 5 to 10% if taking into account listing fees and then the final conclusion fees, and you may not actually sell it on the first attempt. So we took 10% off that figure. So £410 now falls to £370. And again, we re-emphasise that this is for premium coins because of age and now limited availability. Remember, we're really only interested in the metal. We then took a look at bullion by post. I've put bullion vault in there. And what they would allow us to sell these coins to them for. And their website offered £12.25 per ounce, and that's for a coin. So 18 ounces, £12.25. is £220.50. So we knew that we would have to offer somewhere between what bullion by post, I had it right there, would give, 220, and the premium coin price of 370. We then compared these coins with more recent ones, and there was in large part a 10% plus premium because of their age and so forth. So we deducted another 10% from the 370, bringing it down to 333. So we're now negotiating between £220, what bullion by post would give, and £333. Being typically British, we would normally go dead centre and offer £276.50. But we pointed out that we were taking a risk and were going to make a PayPal payment in advance of the coins being sent out. And this must factor in a certain percentage discount. After all, most bullion dealers have to have the coins in their hands first before they make a payment. So we were taking a risk, but equally we were relying on eBay insurance. So we offered £250, and they would have to send the parcel to us by registered delivery. Now, of course, in the current environment, nobody's technically signing for them, but the delivery man will scan the delivery. The other party agreed to this. They said, okay. Now, we won't deny, perhaps if we were pushed, we would have paid the £276. We're not that bloody minded. So he agreed. So we obtained 18 ounces of high quality silver coins for £250 including postage, which works out at just shy of £13.90 per ounce. A price we're very happy to pay when the spot price is £12.42. So we have paid a £1, roughly £1.50 per ounce premium for the benefit of these coins. That's how we negotiated the deal. Now, you may very well turn around and say, well, you were very lucky. And yes, perhaps we were. But there are a lot of people out there who hold silver, whether not necessarily silver stackers as committed as perhaps we all are, but certainly may have something they've inherited or something they purchased a little while ago and now need the money. And the money, yes, that fiat currency that everyone derides, in these economic times, is more important to them at this stage than the actual holding of this asset. Now, by no means we're not recommending that you take advantage of any individual whatsoever, as we know that in normal times a pawnbroker would probably offer them not £13.90 an ounce, not even £12.20 an ounce that the likes of bullion by post would offer, but would probably offer somewhere in the region of £8 or £9 per ounce. So they're getting 50% more than a typical pawnbroker would offer them. That is how one can, admittedly not buy as much as one wishes to do so, but one can obtain silver, even in these markets, and even premium coins, at not that much more than spot. If we can do it, you can do it. You just have to hunt out those bargains. So, there we have it. 18 ounces of silver for £250. A good price for us, a fair price for the seller, and all parties are happy. Of course, there are risks. In that, what if the seller did not send the items? What if one of the coins is fake? What if they get lost in the post? Most of which is covered by various forms of insurance or PayPal cover. We acquired these products from a well-known pre-owned site, but not an auction site. And there are many such websites, both on a regional, national and international basis. Admittedly, it took a little time to find and arrange, but it has enabled us to maintain our promise to you not to acquire silver at exorbitant premiums, as it would be hypocritical if we suggested that to you and then did the opposite ourselves. And as we mentioned earlier, if we can do it, so can you. Thank you so much for listening. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell sign so that you're notified of our videos as and when they're published. Not forgetting that we update our Richard and Greg channel every other day or so, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe to that one too. So, until our next video, thank you very much. And if you are a major stacker, then try and avoid drinking too much port, as gout, I am told, is most painful. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.